end with, you've been watching Right to Speak, a live writers workshop. Hope you enjoyed the show, and we'll end with Brianna reading a passage from Mosaic.
All right, so I'm actually going to end with a sad passage. Okay. Because we spoke about reading Bridget Terabith at the end. I spoke about my best friend dying. And so I'm going to read of that. Pardon me if I cry. Time passed and her cancer progressed, spreading down her spinal column from her atlas to her sacrum. Relentless and slow growing. Slow growing and relentless. Progress. What an awful word for dying. Over the winter, Melissa was taken to a specialist in Boston, where Amanda and I visited her in the hospital. Outside it snowed, and in their fury and frenzy, the flakes made one last leap into the cold January air before covering the ground in white. Inside it was dark, the lights low, and the room quiet. We crept quietly over to the place where Melissa lay asleep in her bed. By then she was paralyzed, her neck braced with metal rods that extended over her head, holding it in its place, a metallic halo, another angel in our midst. When they brought her home, our best friend, who ran the Great Harbor Race and stood up against the sea, could no longer move and she could no longer speak. And if she could, what would she have said? For us it did not matter. Words were no longer yet necessary. Thereafter, the den became her bedroom, the place where Amanda and I read to her from Highlights magazine and convinced her that she did not miss anything in third grade, that boys still had cooties. They still do. And that this time with her, with just the three of us, was more fun than school ever was and ever will be. After all, ideas of death do not enter into the imagination of children. That was the day that Melissa turned 9. Weeks passed, and then months, and then it was August. What I remember of Wednesday, August 9th, 1989. The sun shining, the phone ringing, the door opening, 2 words repeated over and over and over again. She's gone. She's gone. She's gone. My mother holding me, refusing to let me go. Tears, oh so many tears. Still in my bed, I wanted to believe that it was all a dream. I wanted to scream and tell my mother that she was a liar, because I would not believe that she was telling the truth, that Melissa was dead, that my best friend was gone. But I did not scream. I did not call my mother a liar. I did not say anything at all. I only stayed in bed and my mother stayed with me. She never let me go. What I wish I could forget about August 9th, 1989. Everything.
Take care, everyone.
Take care.